Hello guys and welcome back to Survivor Cook Islands, and today we are on season 13 episode technically 8, but I'm counting it as 7 because episode 7 is that stupid here's what you missed on the first 6 episodes of this show, and I don't care about that. I really don't. So therefore this is technically episode 7 but technically episode 8, so we're just going to call it 7-8. Okay, and whatever it is down below is what I'm counting as episode whatever. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let's get into the video. We had the double tribal council last episode where we said goodbye to the icon that is Cowboy and Christina, who unfortunately just was treated very unpleasantly by her team, and I am now rooting against Rarotonga, I think is their tribe name. Yeah, I'm rooting against them because they're not very nice people, in my opinion. But anyway, let's get on with the video. Let's get on with it and let's see what's happening.
Atutaki got to kidnap me to come over for the night. I took it as an honor. You know, you think I'm a good competitor? Thank you.
I actually don't know why they chose you. I want to know what the rationale was, because if I was thinking strategically, I would have taken Christina because it's obvious they're about to vote her off. So let's take her and let's see who they vote off. We might be able to get rid of one of the stronger competition people.
We had to get rid of Cowboy. Obviously, that part sucked, you know?
Yeah, I just wish I was clued in on what was going on, because now I kind of feel like nervous.
Yeah, I can't lie, Flicker, you're kind of at the bottom of this tribe, unfortunately. I feel like everybody joined together to vote out Cowboy and you were left there looking like an absolute arsehole, especially after he came up with Plan Voodoo, which admittedly was a very, very smart idea. He just picked the wrong people to target. And unfortunately, he went straight to Yule, who has the immunity idol, so I don't know, that was a little bit of a shame. I guess he doesn't want to vote out either Jonathan or Candace because then it exposes that they don't have it, which means people will more likely want to target him. I feel like that's probably why.
I played my cards right. It got me some good info right now. I was like, oh, thanks, more info. So I'm gonna go take my little notepad and I'm gonna go back to my tribe and let them know what's going on.
He's literally a spy in the camp. I would not be talking game with this guy whatsoever. At all, no way, shape or form. But equally, Nate could be in a tricky position because if he goes back, he could very much be at the bottom of the tribe and people be like, well, you did spend a lot of time with them, maybe you no longer have an allegiance to this alliance. That would be very interesting if they did suddenly get rid of Nate.
We feel like we're starting to get to the point where a merge is imminent. So now there's been talk about, well, if we come down to it, do we vote off Jonathan before we vote off Sandra?
If I'm being honest, I would vote off Jonathan before I voted off Sandra. Bless her. I don't think Sandra's winning her individual immunity, whereas I think Jonathan very easily could. I think he's got the skills. I think he's got the prowess. I think he very easily could win individual immunity. But getting rid of Ozzy next, smart. Bro is incredibly good at this competition so far from what I've seen. So maybe it would be good to get rid of him next. And then after that, I don't really know where that leaves them. Do you know what I mean? I don't really know where that goes.
Just pick 2, and they could be yours by the time you're through. It says Survivor Catalog. Oh.
Have they got like an Argos catalogue that they're going to flick through and be like, oh, I fancy this and I fancy this. And if they win the competition, then they get it. Is that what the vibe is? Because that's actually quite cool. I like that.
I had wanted a bag of potatoes and then peanut butter. Trying to be the voice of reason.
We just get bread. It won't last as long, but
I don't understand why you would get bread when it will go off in like 4 days. Whereas potatoes, if you just like used a couple of potatoes each day, that could last you like a week. I feel like this is so stupid, but then people are going to want what people want. I think peanut butter is a stupid idea. Why would you get peanut butter? Why would you not get something that's going to improve what you already have rather than just something that you can just stick your finger into and go, that was nice for a minute.
Swim out to a platform, climb to the top, and then leap off of the platform. While in midair, you will smash a plaster box, releasing a key.
There's going to be some epic fails where people just completely miss swinging at these plaster boxes. Oh, that's so funny. I cannot wait for people to just absolutely fail at this.
So you take Nate to keep him from competing with Raro, but you don't trust him to compete with your tribe. Is that what I'm reading?
Kind of hilarious. Stop him from competing with the other team, but don't let him compete anyway. Because he would probably try and throw it, which makes sense. So, yeah, I probably wouldn't have put him in the challenge either.
Go! Ozzy and Rebecca first in the water.
Oh, bless her. that bikini top she's got on, it's not doing her any justice. It's not got any kind of security in there. Oh my goodness. That was insanity.
Go, Ozzy! Go, Ozzy! Rebecca can hardly get up on the platform.
She is struggling. Bless her. She is absolutely struggling to get up on that platform. That is not a great look for her.
Rebecca's heading back without a key.
What?
Yule at the platform for I2. Rebecca really struggling in the water.
Poor Rebecca is all I'm going to say, is poor Rebecca. She couldn't even get the key, and now she's swimming back and she's absolutely struggling. This is Struggle City. Oh no, this is not good already.
Pull your top down, baby.
Rebecca does not have a key for Rero.
Sort your top out, bestie. Oh my goodness, this was not her day. Not only is she flashing everyone on national television, but she's exposed herself as not a great swimmer. Bless her. Maybe not a great swimmer is a bit mean. Hasn't got the stamina to swim. I feel like is more what it is than she can't swim, because she can. I've watched her do it back and forward. She just hasn't got the stamina to do it. And honestly, in the ocean, it's tough.
Poverty heading out.
Find it.
Come back. Candace heading back without a key. It's going to cost him a lot of time.
I mean, where did he go? Is it still stuck up there somehow? Damn, this is a tougher challenge than I thought it was going to be. I thought when Ozzy got there and back, and then you got there and back, and Rebecca hadn't even made it back the first time, I thought, yeah, you know what? This is absolutely mental and crazy.
He doesn't have a club. He's going to do it with his fist.
I mean, listen, this guy, if they don't vote him off next, they might as well just hand him the $1 million now, because this guy is too good. I'm astonished.
Rero has not given up. Adam back with the 5th key. Poverty's back in the water. Rero with 1 key left.
I still find it hilarious how Rebecca's not had to do anything other than just swim out there at least once. That's all she had to do. And she's just recovering still. Whereas Parvati and Adam, they've been going backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. I cannot believe that they're letting Rebecca get away with this.
Rero. I2 very close. I2 with reward.
I mean, there wasn't really much to do, was there, for Rarotonga? There was nothing they could do. They just got absolutely clapped about by the other team. I cannot believe it. It was an absolute triumph. I mean, probably putting Rebecca in that team of the swimmers was not the best idea. But really, do you know who I think the problem lies with? Is Brad. Brad was like, I'm not going to swim because I want to be part of the puzzle team. Didn't even get to do the puzzle. Didn't even get to do the puzzle, so what was the point?
Adam.
No hesitation. Adam, you've been chosen to go to Exile Island.
Fat L. Oh my goodness. Having to go back to Exile Island. Bro's already been once. I mean, it's just revenge for sending Jonathan back, do you know what I mean? I mean, there are some people that I would send there just to really crush them. Like Rebecca, you sucked at that challenge. Go suck on that island now, okay? Go be a dreadful competitor on that island and just suffer. That's what I would do. I mean, the strongest people, they'll probably be able to get through it with no worries at all. But, I don't know. Rebecca, I think she could crumble.
Really could have used me. For me, it's frustrating because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't compete. I'm a good swimmer.
I mean, in hindsight, it was probably a good pick to take Nate and make him sit out of the challenge. But equally, I still think they should have taken Christina and hoped that one of the stronger members of that alliance was voted off. I reckon it probably would have been Jenny. So things wouldn't have changed too much, but I don't know. It just would have been interesting to see how things would have changed if Christina had stayed.
He knows he's one of our best swimmers. He knows that. Yet he's like, what's best for a team? How hard is it to do a puzzle?
I have to be 100% honest. That puzzle looks piss easy. So I feel like Brad was... is he trying to lose these challenges? Is he trying to get people to hate him? I don't understand what his gameplay is right now. He voted against Jenny in the last episode, and now we've got a moment where he blatantly fucked the challenge up for his team because he didn't want to swim. I don't understand. The makeshift little shelter that he's built himself is pitiful, but really, I mean, there's not really much else you could do. I would be trying to find a way into the ship. Is it completely blocked off? Like, surely there's got to be a way to get inside that ship and just try and seek some shelter in there rather than building a shelter on the outside of the ship.
Caught a bird.
What do you mean you just caught a bird? This guy is unbelievable. What? I'm so baffled right now. What is this?
There's two other people, like Yule and Becky. There were also, or if it was us and Sandra. But I just want you to know, if you want to, I mean, you can trust me.
Candace is in a very difficult position because she's currently playing like all angles of this tribe. She's friendly with everyone. She's in a good position with everyone. I don't think I gave her the respect that she deserved earlier in the series, but I think that she is in an incredibly good position. She's actually very good at the challenges if you pay attention, and her social game is probably one of the best, if not the best, on the show at the moment, which is crazy. So I think it would be interesting to know where she's going with this vote, but I don't feel like it's going to end up going in Ozzy and Jessica's favour. Yeah, something's telling me that those two could potentially be the next two off, unless there's a merge like next episode.
I might be more of a threat, but the people that do stick with me, they're going to be able to enjoy a ride.
I think, again, he makes a very, very good point. You come in an alliance with me, I'll make sure you're always fed. Yeah, you can come into my alliance. Absolutely. I'll keep you here as long as you keep feeding me. 100%. In fact, I'll make a final two of you right now. If it means that I get fed all the way through this experience, I will happily take that deal right now.
Three tribe members will sail down a zip line into the water, retrieve a bag of puzzle pieces, swim back to shore.
We are not letting Rebecca go out swimming. Reminder, we are not letting Rebecca get out there and swim.
They're building it from the bottom up while the guys debate which is the longest log.
Of course the guys are debating which one is the longest log. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised, should we?
Yule has the bag and he's swimming back. Gotta get up here, Nate. Go! Brad, first down the zip line.
Well, it's nice to see Brad actually doing some work this time. It's nice to see him actually going out and going for a swim. Thank you for joining the competition, Brad.
I two still with the lead. Ozzy ready to go.
Oh.
Once she hits the mat. Go, Ozzy.
Just you wait for the fish to get swimming. Oh, he's going to absolutely dominate this competition. Leaving him till last is probably smart because they've gained a lot of time in the first two and now he's just about to lap everybody.
Nate coming up with a third bag. Start working on the puzzle.
And once again, it all comes down to who can put together a puzzle the fastest. God, honestly, every single time without fail.
Raro getting very close.
Wow, I did not see that coming. They did so well in the swimming race. And then the puzzle team just let them down on the other side. Damn, but Raro won. See, Brad? They didn't need you in the puzzle building team. God, honestly, this is what I mean. This is absolutely ridiculous. Brad, you're lucky because I reckon you would have been going home today.
Jonathan, I think, is kind of on the cusp in our alliance just because from the very beginning, people have said they don't trust him, they're not sure, blah, blah, blah.
So to sum up what she just said, because I can't include all of that because copyright, she says Ozzy, basically, he provides a lot of food, so that's a big plus for him. Jessica, we all find fucking irritating. And Jonathan, nobody really trusts. So out of those three, I have a feeling Ozzy's not going to be the one going home tonight. The fact that she said nothing negative about him and basically was like, yeah, he gets food, he's great in challenges, like, we need him. I have a feeling he'll be fine this episode. Fingers crossed.
I think the smartest decision would be to get rid of Jonathan.
I trust Jonathan the least out of anyone.
I mean, listen, this is what I find so frustrating about the tribe. If you don't trust somebody, why are you keeping them around? I would rather keep somebody who's good at competitions but that I can trust, i.e. Ozzy, than someone who might be good at competitions in the merge, but equally I don't trust at all and I feel would backstab me. I think I would rather cut that person now than have to worry about them betraying me later on.
And so maybe the choice is flicker. And we'll just take our chances in the individuals, you know?
I feel like a lot of the time, when people are good in group challenges, they might not necessarily be good in individual challenges. And you got to think, like, there's a lot of people that I feel might be quite good at individual challenges. People like Candace. People like, I don't want to say Parvati, because I actually don't think Parvati would be that good. Maybe Nate, Adam. There's going to be a lot of people vying for individual immunity that I don't think that Ozzy is going to be winning time after time after time. Does that make sense? I don't feel like he's going to have that good of a grip on the individual immunity game. He might. I might be completely and utterly wrong. But from what I've seen, yeah, they've won a lot as a tribe. But Ozzy is great at swimming. I don't know how good he is at other things. Do you know what I mean?
Doesn't. I just don't trust him because he doesn't give any information. He's always the one to ask.
Ozzy's making fantastic points. Ozzy's making like 10 out of 10 points that I would have to listen to him. I'm like, do you not want him here because he's a potential competitor? It's like, no, I just don't trust him. He's always plotting. He's always scheming. He's going to worm his way out of literally any trouble because he knows how to manipulate people. He does. So, listen, personally, we need to get rid of him.
Look at this group tonight. At least one member from all 4 of the original ethnic groups, and yet I don't have any sense that that plays any part in this tribe. Surprise you? No.
What a stupid question, Jeff. Do you think that dividing you by ethnicity is playing a role in this group? No! No! Of course it isn't! Oh my goodness. Like, sometimes I think, Jeff, you ask the most deliberately obvious questions.
Every time I've asked Jessica a question, it's been the most delightful answer with absolutely nothing said about how it would impact the game.
It's nice to have someone like that because they're not going to be a threat. They're not going to be someone who's going to be undermining you, out scheming you, out to get you, or stab you in the back.
He's basically just said that she's not a threat and they might as well just drag her along because she's just going to be like, oh yeah, do-do-do, woohoo, I'm having a fabulous time. Yeah, let's keep vibing on this party island. And everyone else is going home because they're a schemer. They're coming up with plans to manipulate. And she's just here like, woo, I'm just here on vibes.
Okay, if somebody does have the hidden immunity idol and it turns out you need to play it, you
What?
will present it to me after the vote.
That was the shortest tribal council so far this series. I learned nothing. Jeff, the questions, they need to start getting a little bit better.
8th person voted out of Cook Islands. Jessica, that's 4, that's enough?
Well, you know what? Am I surprised that Jessica went home this episode? Not particularly. She was one of the 3 names. Am I disappointed that they didn't take that swing at Jonathan now? A little bit. I would have liked another power player to have gone home before the merge. I feel like we're currently going to... Oh, do I want another power player to go home before the merge? That is a good question because I feel like there's still some dead wood, sadly. Rebecca, Jenny, Jessica, obviously, and probably Brad as well. Everybody else can make it to merge, and I feel like then we'll have a real power struggle for, like, getting immunity. I feel like the immunity challenges are going to be very, very fascinating to watch. I feel like the tribal councils are going to get heated. The alliances are going to start mixing and matching. I think it's just going to be so interesting to see how everyone gets along beyond this point. What an episode. What a time. I feel like moving forward, we're now getting to the point where there is going to be some serious collateral damage. I'm hoping merge is next episode. Hate me? Either that or I'm hoping there's another double tribal council next episode so that we can get to the merge for episode 9. Because I feel like we're at 12 people now. It's getting a little bit ridiculous, okay? We've only got about 6 episodes left to get rid of 12 people. That is not enough time. What are we doing here, people? But anyway, that is it. That is all we've got for this show. I'm very, very excited. I am having a fabulous time and I hope you guys are too. So without much further ado, make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to like the video as well. And I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. Hope you guys enjoyed Survivor 49, my first video on that. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go watch it. I will try and link it somewhere. But other than that, thank you guys very, very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Keep on ranting. Bye now. See ya.